How far would you go to protect your brother? We're here tonight at Brennan Theaters watching Out of the Furnace. I apologized last week for whatever stupid reason my phone updated and I thought there was nothing coming out, so we're not doing Homefront. So Out of the Furnace with Christian Bale, Casey Affleck, Woody Harrelson, and William Dafoe. It's kind of a big chunk of actors that I personally wouldn't ever expect to see in a film together, but yet, there they are. Movie has a very intriguing title, Out of the Furnace. You're like, what is that? I want to see it. Let's go watch it. Movie does have some pacing issues. It's like a 2-hour drama that tried to be an action movie, but it's more drama. Honestly, they could cut out 20 minutes less and you'd be like, great movie. I like drama stuff because they really painted you a great picture with every single character. Rather they be a minor character, a bigger character, you love them all, you want to see more about it. When it came down to the tense moments, your heart is pounding, because mine was. I was on the edge of my seat. I didn't give a shit what was going on around me. I wanted to know what was going to happen next. And that I appreciate. Yes, it's one of those Academy Award type things. So be it, have at it, good luck with it. Acting spot on. There's not one single actor in this movie of any type that you're like, his acting sucks. This is all I can say, is you liked it. Woody Harrelson usually does comedy stuff, you know, slapstick things, kind of the wise ass. This one, he's heartless, cold. It's amazing. It's an amazing movie. I do recommend seeing it if you can handle drama, drawn out things. If not, wait for it to come out on Redbox. The sound effects for this movie, the reality of it, the grittiness of it, it feels real. It feels like these guys took time, energy, effort. It's worth your time to see it if you like that kind of stuff. On a scale of 1 to 10, this movie is an 8. Solely because of the acting. Those 2 points is for the pacing issues and a slight part of the movie where you're not really sure how much time has elapsed. And to see what my guests had to say, because they're riveted to bring this to you. A lot of characters, a lot of depth. How do you feel about that?
I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the brother bond that they had throughout the movie. I enjoyed the couple's relationships. I enjoyed the bonds that the people had in this movie because it seemed like they came from a small town, so everybody knew everybody. So the bonds that people create in small towns are so much deeper than bonds that in bigger cities, and so I appreciated that character trait that they all had.
I feel it was well done. The characters were obviously the main focus of the film, in my opinion. They spent a lot of time building the characters, what they're about, the concepts, what they were going for, to get you to be immersed in the characters. They spent a lot of time. So the characters were well done. Plus, the actors were just amazing. I mean, you have a group of actors that just genius levels of acting. Every one of them was just great. That helped a lot.
I loved them. I thought the actual character development of the movie was phenomenal. I thought that for a drama, to hang its hat on the acting and the character development that they had, it was spot on. I really enjoyed it, and especially Woody Harrelson. He, to me, stole the show of the movie. I thought his character, you could really feel the emotion of his character.
Pacing and the story of the movie, because I feel they go hand in hand. How do you feel about the story and the pacing of it?
The story could have been adequately told without like a half an hour of detail in it. It was one of those movies where if it was about an hour and a half, you'd be like, yay, okay, I'll go see this, and it would have been worth your time. I don't really think it deserved to be a 2-hour movie whatsoever. The pacing of it was just, you could have cut out so many things and had the whole story told just as fulfilling as it was.
I think the pacing of the film was an issue. I think that they wanted to put such an emphasis on the characters and get you drawn into the characters so much that I think they gave too much information on every little bit of the characters. I felt that there were so many points where, for me at least, the immersion broke because they were still talking about something that didn't need to be talked about anymore. We got the point. It's X, it's Y, it's Z, let's move on. I think that was a big issue.
It's kind of a double-edged sword because on one hand, you got a great story. And it wanted to build you up, and I got that. There was just one point, I think, in the movie as far as pacing goes, because honestly, I enjoyed the length of it. I thought that it was well done for bringing the characters along on the ride that they wanted you to take. I just felt a little disjointed in one particular aspect of the pacing where I felt like it was a build-up, and it was supposed to be getting to the climax of the chase. The ultimate climax, and it just felt like it fell off to try and build it back up again, and I don't think it ever regained that momentum.
And then on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give this bad boy?
I would give it a 6 out of 10 for pacing issues and time. It didn't need to be that excessive.
I give it a 7. I give it a 7 because it is very entertaining. Aside from the pacing issues and the immersion breaking, it's extremely entertaining. The acting, like I said before, was top-notch. I mean, top-notch. Woody Harrelson and Christian Bale, both just phenomenal in this movie. Not to mention the fact that it's a good story. I mean, you want to know what's going to happen. You really do. You're just not, at least I wasn't, on the edge of my seat like I would be in that movie normally because of the pacing issues.
I'm gonna give it a 9 because I really enjoyed the story. Aside from the one aspect of the movie where I just got a little disconnected, I thought it was a great movie. I think for a drama, it had a great story and the acting was spot on, and I think that is probably what carried the movie.
What's the best Christian Bale movie you ever seen? Could be acting-wise, preparation for acting-wise, if people know what I mean by that. I want to know. Shoot it down there. Next week is The Desolation of Smaug, part 2 of a tiny book called The Hobbit. I'm looking forward to it. I was not aware dragons talk, but they do, so this should be interesting. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, like this video, favorite it, share it, leave some comments below, and as always, we're letting you know before you go at Brennan Theaters.
There is nowhere to hide. Destroy the dragon and take back our homeland.
I promised I would do this, and I think I must try.
If this is to end in fire, then we will all burn together.
The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. In theaters December 13th. Experience it in IMAX 3D.